I'm Kamal Fisher, and we're at the LD Micro Invitational here at the Four Seasons Hotel in Westlake Village. With me, I have Mr. Brett Moyer, the founding member of WISA Technologies. Welcome.
Thank you, Kamal. We appreciate the invitation to be here. Looking forward to a great conference.
Brett, let's just get straight into it. Tell us more about what Summit Wireless does and what the near-term plans are for the future.
Yeah, so Summit Wireless changed our name to WISA Technologies
Right.
60 days ago. So you'll see us trading under WISA WISA.
Right.
And WISA is a leader in multi-channel wireless audio. So we've developed the technologies to stream surround sound around your room, behind you, in front of you, the side of you, above you, which for the consumer makes setting up a full home theater as simple as setting up a sound bar. So you can get that theater experience
Right.
in your room for two-step setup, just like a sound bar, right? And when we look at what consumers really appreciate is that immersive sound. Dolby's been pushing Atmos, which is sound in the ceiling, right? So planes are above you, gunfire's behind you, football's falling down on the field in front of you. That whole immersive sound is what we make very simple to bring to your house.
Excellent.
Now, we're the technology guys.
Right.
So we have 30, 35, maybe 30 to 40 brands that are using our technology today to bring that to consumers under their brands like LG or TCL or Hisense or Clips or et cetera. Right?
Excellent. What are some of the core fundamentals you can highlight for our viewers here today of course, WISA Technologies?
The financial fundamentals or technology?
Yeah.
So from a financial perspective, if you go back and look at, we went public in 2018. We had about $1 million of revenue. We're private for about 6 or 8 years before that. So it's taken a long time to create this ecosystem. So we're unique in that we created a transmitting and a receiving ecosystem under the brand WISA, right? And that'll go out to all the companies, and that tells the consumer they can go and use it and know that this TV works with those speakers. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, I think that's good. Tell us more about your members, main officers, the main board of directors. Who are they, and what do they bring to the table?
Yeah, so we have a pretty strong board for a small company. We have the technology representative on our board. He works at Google as a CTO for one of the divisions. Mm-hmm. We've got a financial person on the board that has experience both in private and public companies as a CFO. We've got a marketing executive that comes out of Yahoo and works for ChargePoint. So she works with the digital marketing and the WISA Association there. And we have a branding expert out of a company named Merriweather, David Howitt, that's based in Portland. So when you look at the board, you'll see very deep functional expertise to advise the company.
Excellent, excellent. So there's a lot of buzzwords out there at the moment with the market as it is, affecting everyone across the board. Inflation, rate hikes, quantitative tightening. How do you think that impacts WISA right now and in the future?
I think the things that have impacted WISA, and we did guide to a lower first half this year and a growth year over year nonetheless. But what really impacted us in the first half was more the logistical challenges around supply chain, whether it's getting the final parts to build something for last year's Christmas, getting it on a boat, off a boat, onto a truck, into a warehouse.
Right.
There's, as Target announced today, there's a lot of inventory that showed up late. That's excess that our customers are trying to rebalance right now. But we're seeing stronger demand in Q2 and stronger demand in Q3. So we think it's starting to sort itself out. Inflation-wise, everybody's under that pressure. It's you can't deny it. It's impacting every company that we talk to.
Yep.
We've seen our customers take their prices up. We've had to take our prices up.
Right.
Our components increase, so we take our prices up.
Got to do what we have to do.
Got to do what I have to do.
What can you allude to in terms of the strengths of the company that you are most passionate about?
We have a great team that's technically super competent, but the focus is to take all that competence and make it really easy for the consumer to have a great audio experience. And the TV guys are coming around to this now, right? For more than a decade, it's all about a bigger TV, a bigger screen, a thinner screen, 2K, 4K, 8K.
Right.
But they're running out of Ks and inches. So what you see is the TV guy now coming around and figuring out the other half of the entertainment solution, right? Which is immersive audio. And as a leader in that space, we like this transition in the industry. We're ready to capitalize on it.
You are?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I would love to hear more about Mr. Moyer himself. So give us a hint of your background and why you've chosen this space.
So I actually come out of the CE space. So I started in it long time ago in the television consumer electronics space for a company that was acquired by LG Zenith Electronics. Mm-hmm. And pretty much I've been in and out of the consumer electronics space the whole time, whether it's been small startup companies, early stage companies, or Fortune 500s like Zenith and LG. And that's our expertise, my expertise and my background. The rest of the team is very similar to the board. They all got their functional expertise, which makes my life easier.
And you were or are a board of directors for Alliant International University, correct?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
I resigned from that.
You did.
Yeah.
What was that experience like, and why did you choose to be there and then choose to no longer be there?
Like, it's a great university, but coming from a corporate board to an education board, it's a very different meeting and way to run an
board game.
organization. Yeah, it's a different game.
Right.
I didn't feel like I was contributing.
Okay. Well, that's
in a
fair.
way that they needed it.
Got it. That's
Right.
that's really noble to have the self-awareness and then to extract yourself.
Right.
So, in terms of life lessons, you've had a great career. You've touched on different industries, and obviously communicating and excelling in your relationships as you go along. What would you like to impart to our viewers, to me, about life lessons or little nuggets of wisdom?
Some people live their dream, but others of us get to fight our dream, and it's worth fighting, right? It's worth pursuing, it's worth grinding it out and going for your passion.
Right.
That's my advice.
Great. Stick with it.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Go get it.
Okay, so 3 takeaways for our viewers about WISA technologies, and anything you want to make sure that they understand leaving this conversation.
One, in the immersive audio space, we're the leader in the technology performance, right? 2, it's a great consumer experience. So ultimately, that'll drive the market because the consumers that have gotten it, I know you got a system at Christmas a year and a half ago.
Yes, love it.
So you love it, right?
Right.
So when the consumers see the difference between a sound bar and a true immersive surround sound system, they'll migrate to it. So we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, really wonderful product. Where can we get more information about WISA technology?
It's real simple, WISAtechnologies.com.
There we go.
So WISAtechnologies.com has everything, right? Which includes the technical modules, but it also includes all the products that use WISA's technology. So you can find furniture, like Lovesac's furniture uses us to vibrate the sofas. You can find sound bars, you can find TVs, speakers, etc.
That is so exciting. What can we look forward to in the future? Just curiosity is peaking.
Revenue growth, baby.
Yeah, in terms of products?
In terms of product, we have a pretty healthy pipeline. We've launched 2 new technologies, which we think are very, very aggressive and competitive for the soundbar market. We think that starts impacting revenue later this year and big time next year and the year after. We have started our IP licensing business. So that means we have the know-how to put our IP onto a chip in a TV or a set-top box or a cell phone and stream WISA audio directly to speakers from there.
Right.
So it's an aggressive roadmap, and a lot of companies are designing around us.
Sounds wonderful. Any closing remarks that you'd like to leave us with?
No, but you do a great interview.
Well, thank you.
I'd like to thank Strax.
I'd like to thank you for being with us. I'm Carmel Fisher, and this is the Sequire Spotlight.